Hello and welcome. This video has been prepared to show you how to set up your Infusionsoft Sandbox account. You'll be learning about how to use Sandbox in this section, and in order to really learn the principles, you'll want to use the software itself. So let's go ahead and get started. The first step is your instructor will send you an email that looks a lot like this that will give you an opportunity to click on the Sandbox application for Infusionsoft Developer Portal. So just go ahead and click that. It's going to take you to this page here, which talks a little bit about what the Sandbox application does, and we'll also cover that a little bit more in class. So the next step is you click on Sign Up, and it will take you to this form, and will ask you to fill out your personal information. As you can see here, the Sandbox subscription is 100% free, but it is also going to ask for billing information in case you do want to add a full subscription to Infusionsoft later down the road. That way they have all your information in this setup process. We'll cover that in just a moment, so don't worry about that quite yet. The first thing that you're going to do is set up your contact information, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my contact information really quickly. And make sure you use the email address that you want to receive notifications about Infusionsoft 2. So I'm going to use my Navanis.com account. Make sure you put in your phone number that you can be reached by. The company I'm going to put in is just Navanis, but if you have your own company, you put in your own company there. If you do not have a company, you can put in your school or your own name, whatever you'd like there. And then of course the currency is USA. So we'll go ahead and push continue once all our information is in there, and it's going to take us to the billing information. Now, as I said before, the billing information is simply, as you can see up here, it says that it's free of charge. The Sandbox account will not charge you, but the billing information does allow you to be able to upgrade easily inside of Infusionsoft, and in case you make any purchases, they'll already have your information saved. So I'm not going to go through this process with you, but what you'll do is enter your billing information just as you would on any other site. Put in your name, your card type, card number, and fill out the rest of this form. Make sure all the form is filled out correctly. One thing that people sometimes forget is adding the state. Make sure you fill this out correctly, and it will tell you if you don't when you push continue. It will highlight the ones that you have not filled correctly. Once you get to the next step, I'll go ahead and fill this out, and then I'll push continue, which will take us to the next step, and I'll show you what to do from there. Alright, we're back. I pushed the continue button and the billing information, and it brought me to the screen, which is simply just a confirmation screen to confirm that you know that your billing information has been submitted correctly, and it'll tell you the total. Once again, that should show up as all zeros. So the button I click now is buy now, and it will not charge your card. It's only if you make future purchases that it'll charge your card. This may take a few moments, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and then return once it's done. Alright, so now that that is processed, you get this screen, and basically all it says here is that you'll be receiving an email within an hour with more details. So in order to get the Sandbox account, your information is sent to one of the representatives of Infusionsoft who reviews your information, and then we'll set you up with an account and send you an email about how to access that account. It usually takes about an hour, sometimes a little less. So I'm going to pause the video once again, and then when I get that email back, I will restart the video and show you what to do from there. Okay, you can now see that the email has arrived. It will look something like this, and will give you an option to set up your account. So once you click on that set up your account, you'll create an Infusionsoft ID, and since I already have one, I'm not going to go through this process, but essentially you add the same email address that you had before, and you create a password and a security question that you can remember. Make sure to write those things down if you have a tendency of forgetting your passwords, so that you can access it later. And you want to make sure you agree to all of the terms of Infusionsoft, and then click Create ID. Once you click Create ID, it will take you into what is called basic training, which looks a little bit, or it'll take you into your setup, your initial setup, which looks just like this. So it has specific steps. Oop, log me out. It has specific steps that it's going to want you to complete as you're going through. So the first one's create your logo. You'll have an email footer, user profile, social setup, and add users. I'm not going to cover any of those because they will cover in the basic training. The first video you watch is getting started. It will cover that process that you do it. So this is as far as I'm going to take you in the setup process of getting your Sandbox account in Infusionsoft set up. If you have any questions at all, leave comments or make sure to email us or your instructor, and then they can help you get set up if you have any questions at all. Okay, hopefully this helped, and good luck.